Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current polls, trends, and forecast of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed that endless eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in. Channel continues to grow. It's all thanks to you guys. Man, destroy that like and subscribe button. We have giveaways, weekly giveaways. In just a couple of days, probably Friday or Saturday, we'll choose our giveaway winner. All you have to do is come over to X. If you have it right here, where is it? No, it's not this post we're going to talk about. It's the profile right here. All you have to do is just retweet this tweet. Boom. Only 6 of you guys want this first Ed OG Ultimate Rare Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon? No way. But hey, whoever participates, then that's on them and they can win that. And then 3K giveaway. Ultimate Rare Winter Cherries on its way. OTS, OTs, those always look fresh off the press, just like the channel. Guys, the 25th Rarity collection is essentially here, about a week away. That is insane. In the next couple of days, we're going to continue talking about the 25th Rarity collection. Everyone's going crazy. There was some spoilers with the videos, and we got to see the rarities and all that good stuff. So probably tomorrow's video is going to be about that as well, just analyzing, as the information comes out. But today I had pre-planned a video about the tins. No one's thinking about the tins right now. Everyone's like, Jay, the tins are something of the past. Right now we have the 25th Rarity collection. That's what I've been saving my money for. There's gonna be so many staples, so many singles that I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna even crack some packs open. I'm going to put so much money into the 25th Rarity collection, and I can't blame you guys. I plan on making my investments as well because the set is just too good. But that doesn't mean we forget about the 25th anniversary 2023 Tins Dueling Heroes. What's the official name of this? Look at it right here. 10 Dueling Heroes. Everyone forgot about this already. Everyone already moved on to these. Look how beautiful. We're going to be discussing this in depth probably in tomorrow's market watch. But look, we got this, all the cards coming that we already knew, but they just put it like this. Now it's official, and we saw, again, the videos out there. I know probably most people already saw, the pack openings, box openings, and things of that nature. So it's finally nice to see the product finally being here. So stay tuned. We're going to be discussing that probably in tomorrow's market watch, just as all the news, the videos, the pictures, and all that. Man, I can't wait to get to it. But for now, in the meantime, the tins, don't forget this QCSRs. Yes, there's many of them, a lot of listings, things of that nature. Some of these people have Wands of China, including Wands of China, a lot of listings, easy to get, right? But that's now. The tins are going to move into something of the past. Everyone's going to focus on the 25th Rarity, and then heading into 2024 with the reprint sets and things of that nature. And then all of these cards are going to be hard to get. So let's actually check, a price updates on some of these. Now, Stardust Dragon, an iconic Edison card, 11 shekels with 100+ amount wall of China there for you guys. Look, retracing heavily back down to the mean. Used to be a 7 shekel card, went up all the way to 14s. That's 100% double up increase there. Now retracing back down to 10s, trying to reach, look, single digits right here. We refreshed, cleaned this up, janitor style. That's not bad, guys. If you don't have this card, I would come here and grab one of these deals, honestly. I already have my playset, still want one more for the actual Edison deck, so I have to come and maybe snipe one of these up at singles. Man, like, it's too cheap. Like, honestly, single digits, that's what I meant to say. QCSR Stardust, I think this will age well as the tins get harder and harder to get your hands on. And yeah, make sure you keep this one in mind. Same for Cyber Dragon, an iconic Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Definitely using Edison and just all throughout Yu-Gi-Oh. Make sure you have your copies. Again, QCSR, same deal. Most of these had massive V-shaped recoveries and now massive retracements back down to the mean. But this is it. If you ever wanted these cards, I would consider coming in, grabbing these deals before they continue on appreciating in price. Then we have Black Rose Dragon, another iconic synchro monster used in Edison as well, piercing down through the 6 Billy range. Yeah, we cleaned this up real quick. Same deal, 590s. You have Wands of China at these prices, not bad. Maybe they could go down to 5 Billies if they do. If all these cards do down here, all these listings, I would take advantage and at least get a playset I already have like 2 of these, I think, but I'd like one for the Edison extra deck, my Edison deck, the extra deck, and it looks beautiful, honestly. Really like this card. Then we have Exodia the Forbidden One, Jeffrey Leonard. When you saw it, guys, on the feature match in YCS Indy. You know, a lot of people probably want this card now, and the QCSR version still hovering near the all-time lows. If you ever wanted copies of this iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card, now is the time at around 250s. You know, 750 for a playset, that is not bad. Massive Walls of China, you need to recognize that. But I mean, I have like 6 of these, I think, and I love them. I love them. Still need 3 more for the R09. These look beautiful, I won't lie. Then you have Blackwing Armor Master, another Edison Target QCSR. This one's still cheap, Massive Walls of China. But remember, this card was $20+ essentially for all copies until this reprint. Yes, now the masses have this card, a lot of supply, but what do you think is going to happen when this card dries up? This will be $5 easy mode, maybe even double digits one day. Honestly, it's just too easy, guys, literally. This is free money down the line if it doesn't get another reprint soon, and it took forever to get this reprint, so I really like this investment. Quickly heads towards 3 billies. Don't sleep on this one. Then we have Rainbow Dragon, another iconic QCSR. Now this one's cheaper, Massive Walls, just get your exposure here. You know, 5 billies gets you a playset. That is not bad at all. And then we have Spellbound. Now we actually move into some of the cards of the set, starting with the ultra rares here. Spellbound had a massive spike towards 3 billies, retracing down to 250s, but still holding strong as an ultra rare reprint. Card is heavily used, people citing 3 of these against certain matchups, and you know, it's a meta call. When the meta demand comes in, people don't care about price for the most part. They just want access to the card, and this is the cheapest version. Love the artwork. The secrets are around 6 to 7s last time we checked, so make sure you keep it in mind. You know, still, this is not that bad. 750 gets you a playset just to get access to it. I'd strongly consider it. You know, a lot of walls here and there, but I could see this going to 3 shekels in the very short term future. Then we have the Dark Charmer, Gloomy, ultra rare. Look at that. You had a V shape towards what, 82 cents, retrace back down. Now you're hovering here, but making a higher low. This is a higher low. If we make a higher high above 80 cents, it's going towards a billy, guys, and beyond. This card, 67 listings. You do have the walls there, but I could see this being a billy strong at the very minimum, probably even a billy 50 to 2s down the line. It's just a great card, and I love the artwork too. It's a great card to pick up from the 25th anniversary tins. Then we have Salesman as a super rare. I really like it. This is cheap. It's not something to go crazy about, but can this super rare, you know, double up to 40 cents, go maybe 2.5x to 2 quarters a pop? It could one day, you know, not saying that it would, but you have Massive Walls of China here, but it doesn't hurt, man. So at 19, 20 cents, 60 cents gets you a playset. That is not bad. That is not bad at all for this card. And then we have Donner Dagger for hire. This is a rare from the tins. Don't forget, you do have the super max rarity versions, but as a rare, just to get some access to the card, you know, it's free. Look, 13 cents, 2 quarters gets you a playset of this card. No excuse to not get access to a broken card like this. Guys, before we get to the meat and bones, what is that, Jay, of the market watch, you know, the secret rares from the tins, make sure you check the link down below. Here we have the friends of the channel. Shout out to Team Sakurasu and the Semi-Limited Podcast and Haver, just all friends of the channel. I've interacted with them either through podcasts or just collaborations and things of that nature. Make sure you check them out. Then we have the shops here if you want to support me directly. You know, my own TCG Player shop, not link, guys, not an affiliate link. Fortunately, I don't have one of those, but it's just my own TCG Player shop. And then you have the short form content there. Make sure you go to X to participate in the giveaway, and the Discord is popping off. 175 strong, on our way to 200. Don't be that guy that misses out. The Discord is always popping off. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell. Really does help out me and the channel, and you guys stay informed and participate in our giveaways. Right there, you ring the bell and like the video, as it does help out with the algorithm. And don't forget, none of this is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Now, let's get to the good part, to the good cards, you know, the broken cards that came out in the tins. Everyone forgot about these already, literally. This thing just feels like it came out a week or 2 ago. It's probably been like a month already. It's crazy how time flies by. And everyone was waiting for the tins. Everyone was super excited for the Prismatic Secret reprints, max rarity for many of these versions of these cards. You know, some are mid-max. There's an OT for this one, things of that nature. But, you know, QCSR for this one. But this is max rarity. I think this is as well. and excuse me, and then you have Blue Eyes Jet. Does have the Starlight, I think, but you know, Tip is the max rarity, things of that nature. A lot of great cards in these tins. We're not gonna go over each and every single one of these, but the ones that I believe more relevant. And it's crazy, man. Most people already like this thing just came out. The tins, you know, don't have value. All these cards are cheap, a lot of supply. You got to think ahead. Think 2024 when the demand for these cards come back into the markets and people can no longer easily and readily available get tins. Let's start with Cash Tier Fenrir. This is a card, guys. If you need this card, don't wait around. Don't sit around. Most people are playing 3 of these in most decks, literally. Just like a mini engine, just the card in itself, it's a problem. This is a free special. You can search for itself, you know, so you have follow-up in the next turn if you need to. And it's a free monster negate in essence. I'm sorry, not monster negate, but you banish, you know, after a monster effect activates, you banish face-up card. That's broken in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why the V-shaped recovery off 8 billies. And it went to 15s, and now you see it retracing back down to the mean, but you see the spike here. Seems that this is going to be the new local low now, around 1350s. Look, it's spiking up. I'm expecting us to revisit 15 soon, currently at 14 billies. Once we breach the previous peak here of all-time high of 15s, is 20 billies for this card, honestly. So 14s right now is cheap. Yes, there's plenty of Wands of China. The supply is there, but the demand is going to go crazy because people are using this card in most meta decks. Just a 3-off, just a playset. People are running it. It's just too good. This card is a problem, you know, in itself. It can take care of many rogue decks and things of that nature, and it's a part of the meta. So no need to wait around, you know. Oh, Fenrir, it got reprinted, it's not that hard to get, yada yada yada. Personally, I'm trying to get the OTs. You know, I got 1, I need 2 more, and then the OGs still around what? Still around like 15, 16s. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes up to 20s to 25s in the near future. And then the OTs, I need 2 more. Hopefully it stays around 37 to 40s right there, man, so I could pick up my copies, because then eventually it's a $44 to $45 card. This card looks beautiful and everyone needs it, you know what I mean? Then we have Bislull Dru Worm. I need a playset of this card, and I don't have any of these, so I'm slacking, you know. Look at this spike. This was 10 billies the other day. That was essentially 14s, you could say. I mean, Prismatic Secret max rarity looks beautiful. Honestly, even the supers, you know what I mean? Even those are high up there. Look at that. That's insane. Insanity. 12s for the supers. Just uptrend is strong. A lot of people need this card, just like myself. I need it for the side deck, and it's a broken card. Prismatic Secret. This is going to be 15s really soon. Probably even 20s down the line. So I need to take my own advice. I'm going to buy a playset pretty soon. And you guys should do the same if you need this, honestly. I don't see this being single digits anytime soon. Unless we get a direct reprint sooner rather than later, which I don't see one coming again anytime soon. Then we have the Bislull Lubellion, same deal. We had a spike to 13s, retracing back down to the mean, down to 12s. This is it. This is the last retracement before we get that second leg up status that we always talk about on the channel. Jay, what's that price range you're looking for or looking at? 15s. 15s is that next logical price wall at 15s again, where people probably going to be taking profits. But yeah, it's too easy, literally. This is what I see coming. You can see 13s at the bottom of the page, only 6 pages down there, 57 listings. This will be a $15 card before you know it. I have a playset. I don't think I need them right now, but it's good to have that exposure. And if they pump hard, then, you know, we plus and profit. Then we have Biso Sarer. This is one that no one's talking about, you know, no one's focusing on. It's not per se the best Bislull, but hey, I mean, it's the Prismatic Secret max rarity, pumps to 550s, retraces back down to 350s. This is it. Those are deals. It'll quickly become a 5 billy card eventually down the line. You have the massive Wall of China, almost 100 copies right there, but still, it's a card. I have a place. I just have exposure to it, and the card just looks beautiful. Max rarity Bislull package. Then we have Gura Wings of Resonant Life. Remember, guys, this used to be a 3 billy card, spiked up to 9s a sense here, but it was double digits, really. Retraced strong back down to the mean, around 4 to 5 shekels. Over 100 listings, so now is the time. If you needed Gura, you get this Prismatic Secret Rare, beautiful version. Make sure you get your copies before we have that second leg up into the double-digit range after the tins dry up. Then Blue Eyes Jet Dragon had a buyout the other day. Used to be a $3.40 card, went up to 620s, now retracing back down hard to the mean to 4 billies. So yeah, same deal. If you want Blue Eyes Jet, Honestly, I have a couple of these at these prices. There's a lot of one-ups. The playsets start at $429. You know, I would come in if you want access to this card. Don't let it be 6s to 7s and eventually double digis, as this Prismatic Secret looks lovely. Then we have Destruction, the Ruma Karma Cannon. This card is good, especially in Labyrinth. Make sure you get the correct exposure. Used to read $2.24, went to $5.30s, now retracing hard. I love to see that. 333s. I think I need like one more of these or something like that. So I love to see the Walls of China at these prices so that we can come in. About 10 to 11 shekels gets you a playset of this. That is not bad. Just to have access to this card is broken going first. So make sure that you get access to the Prismatic Secret, which is the max rarity version. Then we have Runic Tip. Again, this is a runic card. The main card used to be the most expensive card before the reprint. Now you have a Prismatic Secret max rarity version. Same deal, $2.78, went to $4.60s, retracing back down. I don't see us revisiting those lows, honestly. I think this is it. If you want the card at 3 billies, that's going to be the floor price, in my humble opinion, before it quickly goes back up to 360s and eventually 5s down the road. So if you're playing Runic, you want access to the Runic engine, don't sit and wait around, because those who sit end up paying a premium, you know, down the line, a premium price. Then we have Rite of Aramis here, same deal. When you have this Prismatic and this Prismatic and they have similar prices, so you got a deal here, but it's really a 3 billy card. Something's going on. This was always the most expensive card of the adventure package, and it's still, look, you have a couple of deals still with 3 billy card. Look at that Wall of China. So now is when you want to come in and get Rite of Aramis here. When no one's looking at this card, when everyone's focused on the 25th Rarity collection, correctly so. I mean, it's a great product and I can't wait for it to come out and things of that nature. But that doesn't mean we forget to get the cards we need. This is here now. $3, 3 billies, 3 shekels. You want to come and pay 10 billies and get a playset of this broken great card of just a great engine that always cycles in and out of the meta. Don't let this be $5 down the line or even double digits at one point. This is a broken card. Yes, it has the secret rare from Battles of Legend and it's been reprinted a lot as of late, but if it doesn't get an additional print, you know, in the future, in the short-term future, then this card could definitely appreciate and value. And then Fateful Adventure, I'm surprised, used to be 2 shekels, but now it's 3s, and I wouldn't be surprised for it to go to 5s. Prismatic Secret looks beautiful. It does have the CRs and things of that nature, but honestly, this is a beautiful mid-max rarity. I have the copies I need for my own engine and a couple of extras. It's too beautiful and too good of a card. Same for Therion King Regulus. Look at all these cards, guys, that we've been talking about from the tins. Just card after card after card. You know, staple after staple after staple, and so many decks. You know, wow. Therion King Regulus, same deal. Look, floor. The price has floored around 260s, and look, you have a deal here, but it's really, yeah, 277s. Don't let this be 5s. If this is 5 something, that'll be up 2x. Don't pay 2x on this card. It's too cheap, guys. It's Regulus. Card is beautiful. I'm still working on my R9. I need to get an R9 of this card. Broken effect. It's an engine in itself that you want to have access to. Prismatic Secret. Remember, the OG versions were 20s, 25s forever, even 40 to 45s, the 60s at one point. When that demand comes in and these dry up, you guys already know what's going to happen. Then we have Illusion of Chaos, same deal. Same deal. This one continues to make all-time lows, and I love it. I love it. At these current prices, this is beautiful. Massive Walls of China. I think this one will age well. The thing is that the supply is massive right now, but if it doesn't get a reprint anytime soon, I think once these dry up, the price appreciation is going to come in for this card. You guys wait and see. Welcome Labyrinth. Look at that. Been telling you guys, get this card. I have a place that just having exposure to it. V-shape recovered off 77 cents. Wow. Retrace back down to 227s. What a massive, you know, curvature spike right here. Tempting to pierce the previous all-time highs. And look, you have a couple of one-offs deals here, but man, the 3 or mores are at 268s and then eventually 3 billies. This card is coiling up to break the previous all-time highs and then eventually reach 3s and eventually maybe even 5s. Yes, it has the Battles of Legend reprint, things of that nature, but it don't matter. You know, people need the card. They want to play their Labyrinth deck, and don't sleep on this Prismatic Secret. Is that max rarity? No, you have the QCSRs, but that's a beautiful mid-max rarity card. Then you have lovely Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. Most people don't talk about this version. Everyone talks about Silver Lady or whatever. The other one, this one right here. Right here. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. There you go, guys. So this is the 2 Billy card. That's crazy. I mean, it's 2 straightforward, solid 2 Billies. Don't be paying 4 to 5s down the line or even 3s. Right now, 2 Billies, if you plan on getting the deck, no need to wait around right now. This has a couple of weeks out, probably a month. You know, now is when the supply hits the markets, and now is when we come in and pick up cheap cards. Then we have Ariana, the Labyrinth Servant, same deal, part of the Labyrinth decor. This card used to be 35s or 40s for the OG prints, so pick yours up at around 2 shekels before they're 5s down the road, and so you don't pay a premium. You have Blazing Cartesia. Wow, the Virtuous. This card, obviously and branded, used to be a bunch of money. That's what I like about the tins. It reprinted cards that were super expensive, and now you can get very cheap, accessible, readily available versions, even in some cases at a max rarity. You know, this card, does it have a Starlighter? I think it does, right? But mid-max Prismatic Secrets, ooh, man, this card looks beautiful, continues to make all-time lows. That's when we come in and we snipe up this card. Then we have Exo Sister, Pax, and Martha. I mean, it got a top 8, I think, in the YCS Indie, I believe so. So again, look, this card V-shape, retrace heavily down to the mean, off the almost 3 Billy market price. And you have a couple of deals, but the card is essentially still 2 Billies. Don't let these be 5s down the road. Pick them up now. Same with Martha. Again, that's what I'd be doing. Like I said, none of this is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But at the same time, when I see deals, I want to make sure you guys take advantage of it. Look, of these. Look, you see that straight up trend right there? It's too easy. This card retracing down a little bit. This is when you come in, take advantage of these. This will be a 2 to 3 shekel card soon, when the card was actually a Billy. It's crazy. Exo Sisters are cycling back into the meta, and you want to make sure you have exposure sooner rather than later. And the last card, Scareclaw Lightheart, still seeing a lot of Scareclaw players now with Manadiums and mixing engines. And guys, make sure, look, this card still around $1 billion some change. Used to be what, 67 cents? It's not getting any easier to get. A Billy 50? Yeah, I could see this card at 2 to 250 sooner rather than later. Prismatic Secret Rare Max Rarity, I believe, for this particular card. Don't sleep on cards like these. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed the content today. If you made it this far out into the video, you guys continue to be the straight MVP. Stay tuned. We're going to be talking about the 25th Rarity collection. Everyone's talking about that. Want to see the cards, everything going on. A lot going on with that, so stay tuned for that. Guys, thank you so much for your time, your support, and your attention. Stay fresh.